In this video, I'm going to teach you a couple of things that I do to avoid last minute date cancellations. Oh, listen, if you're dating, most likely you've had a date cancel on you last minute, and bro, that sucks and it hurts and it leaves you with no plan B a lot of times. Like, for example, let's say it's a Friday night, you're going to meet and you're going to meet at 7 o'clock. It gets pushed out to 8 or 9, and then she, boom, and she cancels. That's it, you're toast, right? Okay, so in this video, I'm going to discuss the things that I do to avoid and reduce last minute date cancellations. Okay, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kane. I'm the Silver Bachelor. This channel is 100% dedicated to dating advice for older guys. And if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button and the notification button because I'm dropping a video every day. All right, man, it sucks to get last minute date cancellations. Oh, you have no idea how many times that has happened to me. And here's my backstory quick. I was married 20 years and I've been single for 2.5 years. I've gone through so many different experiences, good and bad. That's one of the reasons why I decided to create this YouTube channel and share my tips, tricks, successes, and failures. Okay. So one of the failures was basically, why am I getting last minute date cancellations? Not that often, but often enough where it hurt and left me with like no plan B. Okay, so no particular order, and I made a bunch of notes for you. Is one thing you need to ask yourself is, especially if you're attracted to her, right? This is the hard part. Like, there are women that I was very attracted to, and would meet either on a dating app organically. By the way, I've had cancellations, and it doesn't matter. From meeting a woman organically at a pool party or something like that, or DJing or at a bar or dating apps, doesn't matter. All women are the same. I've been treated kind of the same. And you would think, well, I'm not going to cancel on this guy because I actually met him organically, and therefore that's a better way to meet someone. Nope, doesn't matter. So when you have this cancellation and she's very attractive, you're going to hear all kinds of excuses, and it's going to play mind tricks on you, right? Because you're going to wonder, is this true? Don't question it, go with it. I personally have a 3-strike rule maximum. If I really like the look of her, it's a 3-strike rule. Typically, I'm a 2-strike rule person. But here's a perfect example. One time, I met this woman organically, and before the first date, she canceled last minute. Then we went on a first date, and it was absolutely awesome. It was great first date. Then for the second date, she canceled back to back. She canceled last minute on a Friday night, and she canceled last minute on a Saturday night. And then at the third time, didn't matter how attracted I was to her and how great the first date was, I had to end that. So how I ended it is I said, hey, look, this is the third time you've canceled on me. How would you like it if that happened to you? And already I don't see this working out, and hope you find what you're looking for. So why I said that is I quickly established a boundary, right? Not that I'm going to throw around boundaries and the word boundaries. I hate that word. But I established a boundary on this is a behavior I'm not going to tolerate. So I gave her, she could have, if she really, really liked me, she could have said, look, I am so sorry, that won't happen again, or something like that. But instead she had, which by the way, most women will not take accountability and they won't take responsibility. And so that's what she said. She had these excuses and said, well, you're not being very flexible, blah, blah, blah. Okay, bye. So how do you avoid the last minute date cancellations? Well, here's the thing that I'm going to say to you. I encourage you for the first date and maybe even the second date. The first date specifically, never book the first date on the weekend. Book a first date on a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, ideally for happy hour. Okay? So why Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays? Because the closer to the weekend, the more options she's going to have for other men that want to take her out. And by the way, All these other men are willing to pay for her dinner, willing to pay for her drinks, treat her, roll out the red carpet for her, right? So you're nothing special to her. So just remember that. But if she's interested, most guys want to book the girl on the weekend. So avoid that. So book your date on a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, and ideally happy hour. Happy hour is typically between 4 and 6. It's way cheaper to get drinks, like drinks and food. They have a specific menu for happy hour, right? I live in the United States, and we have happy hour in the United States, and I actually from Canada, so also there's happy hour in Canada. I don't know about other countries, but if you can, happy hours from 4 to 6, and everything's half price. They have a specific menu for drinks that they'll make and specific menu for the food, and it's super cheap. Like you can walk out of there, like seriously, bro. You can walk out of there paying for her meal and a couple drinks, and your meal and a couple drinks, and you walk out of there only paying like $50, $60, which is way cheaper than taking her out on the weekend and paying full price for this stuff, right? So the only catch with the 4 to 6 is not everyone can get off work at that time. So that's one of the reasons why these restaurants have happy hour, because they're not busy. If it's evening, fine. Go out evening and maybe do like cocktails and some hors d'oeuvres. One of my favorites is charcuterie board. So that's the thing, is you avoid the last minute dating cancellations by booking the date, first date slash second date, on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. The other thing to watch out for is if she's thrown this around a few times. If you're trying to make a plan, let's say, okay, the time of recording this video, it's on a Thursday. Okay, if I'm trying to book something for next week, and very quickly she says, "Oh, can I get back to you?" Watch out for that phrase, because that means she wants to see if she's going to have a better option closer to the date, which therefore is going to increase your risk of having last minute date cancellations. So let me know in the comments what you think of this. So I've given you two things. I've given you one, how many passes do you give this person? I say at least 2 passes, because it could be legit. Maximum 3. So 3 strike rule max. And to avoid the last minute date cancellations, book your dates on a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. All right, man. Thank you for watching. And again, like I said, let me know in your comments what you think, and we'll see you next time.